time is 8:50 in the morning time on this Wednesday morning, February 28th, 2018. It is time now for the Peter Channel Morning News on this Wednesday morning, February 28th, 2018. Good morning to you all this lovely Wednesday morning, February 28th, 2018. It is 8:50 in the morning time. It is 10 minutes to 9 a.m. on this Wednesday morning. Top story of Peter Channel Morning News is Josh Raffel leaving the Red House says the most ominous line in the new Jared Kushner story. Florida students return to picture of education and fear. Judge dismisses challenges to border wall construction. Theresa May rejects EU's draft option for Northern Ireland. Miller team asks about Trump's Russian division to stealing as he may run for president. North Korea provided materials for storing chemical weapons. Xi sets China on a collision course. UK's Johnson praises Saudi reforms preempted critics of Crown Prince visit. Kim Jong-un's assassinated opponent who his life was in danger months before death. Taliban offer. Afghan President Ashraf Ghani seeks talks. Hope Hicks acknowledges white lies for Trump, but not in Russia. Obama makes impersonation for presidential center. Oakland, California Mayor Libby Schaaf tipped off immigrants about ICE raid and is assured she did. H&E spent $31,000 on a new data set for Ben Carson's office suite. The first compulsory recall was issued Wednesday for close to 4 million vehicles by the Australian government to replace potentially deadly Takata airbags. Seoul, South Korea lawmakers passed a bill on Wednesday which would reduce work hours from 16 hours to 52 hours, a week to improve the country's intensive work culture. Israel's energy minister said in the week that the country aims to eliminate the use of coal, gasoline, and diesel by 2030. Disney will invest €2 billion, about $2.4 billion into the Disneyland Paris, and an expansion of the park will focus on Marvel, Forza, and Star Wars. In local news from the Attleboro Sun Chronicle, North Attleboro police said carjacking movement was used to SUV to rob bank. Council president says abstaining avoided a conflict for all. North Attleboro Animal Shelter and Senior Living Home collaboration helps socialize cats, seniors in North Attleboro. Attleboro parents, students want better school security. Mental health exam ordered for North Attleboro women. Attleboro, the two Republican candidates running for state representative have a big money advantage over the 3 Democrats in the special election. Search on missing man who visited North Attleboro. As in Easton, police are continuing searching for a missing Easton man last seen living at a friend's house in North Attleboro more than a week ago. Gregory Lehman, 35, was last seen leaving at a house on a moped on February 17th. He was reported missing 4 days later. Police are seeking a public help in the located Glavin, who was 5 feet 8 inches tall and weighs about 170 pounds. When he was last seen, he was wearing a black leather jacket with a white and green long sleeve shirt, blue jeans, blue work boots, and a red helmet. On Tuesday, about 10 officers from the Eastern State Police and State Environment Police searched the area of Wheaton Farm and Wright Farm off from Bay Road, near the northern town line there. Assisted by state police helicopters that flew over the area low in addition to some K9. Officers riding all on trained vehicles. Graven's last phone calls, text message, make active were conducted on the last day he was seen. Currently, there was no reason to believe that this person was suspicious, according to a statement released by Easton Police Chief Gary Sullivan. If anyone has seen Glavin or has any information on his whereabouts, they ask them to call the Easton Police Department at 508-230-3322. State local officials say they have no record of violations at Seacock Farm. Tautnaki wins first postseason game in 24 years, upset at the ORR Fairhaven. Dick's Major Gun Retail will stop selling assault-style rifles. Amazon set to bring at least 2,000 more jumps to the seaport. Papa John, NFL ends sponsorship agreement after anti-protest controversy. With Saving Amazon doorbell startup win goes from shock to reject to LA tech scene's latest success. Look at that stocks now. Down 299 for 24 points to 25 for 10.03. SP 5 35 for 32 points, 27.44 for 28. And Nasdaq 91 for 11 points to 73 30.35. Moon's water might be widespread. World's biggest plane, Stratolaunch, marks another key milestone. Cosmonaut 2 U.S. astronauts returned to Earth from ISS. Musk dream of space-based internet that others question on Earth. There's a much safer IV liquid intelligence just too steady. There's a better way to use a standing desk. And practical advice in the pursuit of a healthy heart. Peter, chill news time is 8:54 in the morning time on this Wednesday morning. It's time out for a sports report. Last night, the Norton Lancers boys basketball team training runs come to an end. Last night in Brockton at the hands of the Cardinals as they fell 77-67 to the Cardinals. Griffin McNair 24 points in the loss for the Lancers, while Michael Spencer had 27 points in the win for the Cardinals. With name Vince Lane, Douglas Sutter, the Seekers, Drake Wade plays for here for Heart Heat. California Commission finds John Jones $205,000, revokes his license for a failed drug test. Aaron Rodgers, Packers making progress extension, and Miami sets number 9 UNC on Jaquan Newton's long buzzer beater. Peter Chill news time is 8:55 in the morning time on this Wednesday morning. Time now for a Peter Chill traffic and transit check. Beep, beep. Let's starting off on the MBT with Whistle Line train 510 725 inbound and spotted Whistle to operate 5 10 minutes late due to the late arriving outbound train. Kingston train 040 837 from Kingston is spotted. Kingston 5 50 minutes behind goes to the late arriving outbound equipment. Middlebury train 0110 807 from Middlebury Lakeville is part of Middlebury 5 10 minutes behind goes to the late arriving outbound equipment. And the Newbury train 158 from Newburyport is canceled. Plans may consider train 156, 7 a.m. from Newburyport and train 167, 55 a.m. from Newburyport. Alright, look at the Darwins and byways in New England. 95, stop outside. It is so between the Pawtucket and Providence stretch. 95, the northbound side. It is so between Route 37 in Work oriented, Route 185 in Providence due to an accident on Elms Avenue in Providence. 295 on this northbound side, we got an accident on Route 12 Crescent, northbound side, it is back between 37 and 12 and Crescent. 295 southbound side, so between Justin and Crescent. 610 connector is slow between Route 6 and 95 downtown Providence. 6 eastbound side, it's slow before the 610 connector downtown Providence. 146 on the northbound side, and it's slow before Route 116 in Lincoln. 146 on both ends back to Route 146A and Route 99. Lincoln North Smith Stretch, 99 northbound side, and it's over to Route 126 to Route 122 in Lincoln 1 stretch, 95 on the northbound 95 southbound side, and it's slow after Route 152 and North River Heritage turns to 95. Jamestown, Mano, and Newport Bridges on Lincoln, Route 114 on both ends back from Route 136 in Bristol near Roger Williams University. Ford Bridge to the southbound side, it's a little slow. 95, northbound side, so prefer Route 128 in Canton. 24 to the northbound side, and it's over to Route 139 and started on Route 128 in Canton. Route 3 to the northbound side, and it's so between Route 3 Wayville Valley and the Braintree Split. 7 Expressway on the northbound side, and it's so between the Braintree Split all the way down to downtown Boston. 7 Expressway southbound side, and it is over the Dorchester Stretch. Route 120 on the northbound side, it is slow between Route 109 and Westwood Hawaii to Route 20 in Weston. 485 on the northbound side, and it's over the Hogland Stretch. Mass Pike eastbound side, and it's over between Natick all the way to the Austin Tolls. And hit back there to the Pruitt Tunnel. Mass Pike westbound side, it is so between Lord Airport down to South Boston. 7 Expressway northbound side, so between the Braintree Split all the way to the Mass Pike. 93 both ends downtown Boston and backed up. And 93 is south outside. It is slope between Route 129 to Wilmington, all the way to St. Emergency downtown Boston. Route 1 is south outside. It's slope between Route 6 to the river, all the way to Route 93 in downtown Boston. 7 Cal tunnels are slow. Mass Pack westbound side slope between Lower Airport down to South Boston. 128 southbound side slope between Linfield and Woburn, and Hippitt Cannon on the southbound side between Burlington and Route 2 and Lexington. Route 3 is southbound side, so after 485 and low, and Hippitt Cannon for Route 120 in Burlington. 485 on the southbound side, it is slow after Route 83 in Lawrence. 290 southbound side, 290 eastbound side, 495 southbound side, a little slow around the Marlboro stretch. 190 is southbound side, so the West Boston stretch. 290 eastbound side is slope between 146 and Route 9 in Worcester. 91 on both ends back between 291 and 57 in the Springfield Agawam stretch. 91 on both ends back by Route 291 in the Hartford area. 84 eastbound side slope between West Hartford and Hartford, Connecticut. 84 westbound side slope at Route 91 Hartford, Connecticut. 91 northbound side and then slope between Route 99 Rocky all the way to downtown Hartford, Connecticut. 84 westbound side also Prospect stretch. Merritt Parkway westbound side it is slope between New Haven and all the way down to Milford. And Hippitt Cannon between Bridgeport and Fairfield. 95 southbound side it is slope between New Haven and West Haven. 95 on the southbound side it's slope between Westport all the way to Sanford. And up north, Vermont, New Hampshire, Maine, now west on Lincoln, it's 879 southbound side also after the neighborhood upstate New York and Vermont. Peter Childers' time is 8:59 the morning time on this Wednesday morning, and it is time now for one more sports tidbit. Boston Celtics will be squared off against the Charlotte Hornets at the Garden. Game time 7:30 p.m. while the Wheaton Lions women's lacrosse game will be the first game of the season at Norton Field tonight, taking on the Endicott Gulls. Okay, let's take a look at the radar. Looking at the weather scene. Looking at the radar satellite illuminator shows some patchy clouds from southwest Connecticut to 7 New York State, including New York City, Northern New Jersey, and the northeastern Pennsylvania, and a number of patches of clouds down around Rockingham, Vermont, and patchy clouds coming over the much of the Maine coast from Portland, the Acadia, Park, and the western portion of Nova Scotia, and patchy clouds from northern Vermont up to southern Quebec. And snowing and rain showers northeast of Montreal, and patchy snow showers central and eastern portions of Nova Scotia, and off eastern portion of New Brunswick, and rain showers off the central portion of Nova Scotia. Okay, temperature spread around the region. It is in the 40s to 50s for much of southern New England with a 38-degree reading in Orange, Massachusetts, while it's 52 in Fitchburg, 50 in Norwood, while it is in the 30s to 40s for much of northern New England with a 21-degree reading for Mount Washington, New Hampshire. And some rain showers off Rochester, New York. Where we go? Right now, Norton it's 45 degrees, humidity 59%, 2.32 degrees, but around 3.06 inches falls slowly. Wind speed west is calm. Okay, as a weather outlook, a significant coastal storm will impact southern New England with major coastal flooding possible, strong and damaging winds and heavy rain with potential flooding. And rain may mix with a change of snow for a time and may be accompanied by snow accumulations. Alright, looking at one model, the GFS model. And the rain is going to make its way early Friday. And heavy band rains will be by the Friday commute and into Friday. While it will flip to snow by about Saturday and end by Sunday. So this is going to be more of a rain and a wind event than a... But this is a GFS model, not the official forecast, so we'll keep you posted. Alright, for today, we'll go like this. Most of the sides come out 50 degrees. Southwest by 5 to 11 miles, gust size 25 miles an hour for tonight. Patch back up to 48 miles. Most gusts by 38 degrees. Southwest by 5 to 7 miles, and coming calm at midnight. Thursday, Petrified for 80 was increased skies about 55 degrees, coming in northeast wind 5 miles in the afternoon for Thursday night. Showers before 9 p.m., then rain may after 9 p.m. Low end 39 degrees, northeast about 6 to 11 miles, gust size 31 miles an hour, chest pitches 80%. New precipitations between half 3/4 inch possible for Friday. Rain high 45 degrees. Northeast about 13 to 6 miles, gust size 31 miles an hour, chest pitches 70% for Saturday. Chest rain, clouds sky about 42 about 32 degrees, chest pitches 50%. For Sunday, mostly cast about 41 about 31 degrees. For Monday, punt descent in the podcast about 42 about 31 degrees. And for Tuesday, punt descent sky about 45 degrees. And that's going to be it for the Peter Channel Morning News on this Wednesday morning, February 28, 2018. Viewers, we have a good morning, goodbye day to not be all. Have a good day.